exercise and eat all the wrong food and then come back with the 5 pounds extra that you've put on and ask me to help you lose now 15 instead of 10. So let's pretend this is not going to happen. In fact, this is not going to happen. You're going to do your cardio. I'm going to send you the workouts. All I want is a bench, which I know you have, or a ball, 7.5 pounds and a 10 pounder. I'll tell you every exercise, I will write it to you, and you will know each one what they are by looking at the video. So you're always going to do for me bicep curls. You're going to sit at the end of the bench, placing your hands directly on either side of you, middle finger to middle shoulder. This is a bicep curl. I'll tell you how many reps, this is a rep, and how many sets to do. If I did 10 reps here, that would be 1 set that I would choose to do, okay? That's bicep curls. The next bicep is bicep hammers. That's that way. A good way to do this exercise is you could take yourself against a wall, take yourself down in the squat position, good strengthening for your legs, keeping your elbows and your shoulders against the wall. You can do your hammer curl like that. You can also do an exercise when you come up slightly, you try and lift one leg up and you hold it, strengthening your quad and your hamstrings, and then you take the other. And you can repeat that in between this exercise. That's your hammers. Then you can do a hammer curl. That's a hammer with a curl. Good practice for you, doing it on one leg. Or, better still, doing it in a deadlift, coming up, and a hammer curl, and down. Deadlift, come up, and a hammer curl. Or you could do a good deadlift this way. Make sure you don't sit back and let your bum go out. Keep your hamstrings activated and your glutes, so you have a nice flat back. Come up, single arm hammer curl, or you can do both together. That's all the biceps I'm going to require from you. The next place that we want you to target when you're away besides your biceps is your triceps. Good old-fashioned way to do it, side of the bench, the chair, so there's really no excuse. Things are nice and tight underneath. Arms, straight line. Just take your buttocks off. I don't want to see that because that's working into your shoulders. Literally, you're going to go straight down, let your elbows go out, come up, and squeeze your triceps. If your feet in this position, I would like at least 25 reps. If you put your feet up on a bench, then you could do 15 or 10 reps. That's a tricep dip. Another tricep you could do for me is take your leg position so your hips are square. Your back again is very flat. I'm going to turn another angle and show you how to do this. But this would be the position. It's called a tricep kickback. You can turn this way and do it. Make sure you don't spin all the way in. Come back to a right angle. Activate that tricep. Don't be frightened to use the 7.5 to do this exercise. That's your tricep kickback. Another thing you can do is a French press. Take your hands directly above your head. Drop down as far as you can. Keep your elbows in and straighten up. Nice to superset. Superset meaning you go from a tricep dip, finish your exercise of say 15 reps. Superset meaning straight into French press. That way you'll target your triceps more effectively, as they are hard to activate and to get results with, and we're always complaining about your triceps. Something else you could do is take the 10 pounder, or if you can get someone to help you, take 2 7.5s. You're going to lie back down on the bench, taking your arms directly above you. Bend your elbows so that they stay directly in line with your shoulder, with your armpits, and come straight up and down. You don't want to put your arms go out to the side, and you don't want to come down and crush your head. I'm not responsible for that, please note. So in line with your shoulders and up. And for easy reference, we'll just call these tricep easy dumbbell skull crushers. Okay? And down. So now you have 3 different tricep exercises to do for your back and for your legs. You can do deadlifts and come straight up. That's a good one. You can do a single leg deadlift. Come up. Ideally, if you don't put your foot down in between, it'll make it more challenging for you. And come up. That's a good one for your back, your butt, and your legs. And then you can do a 1-arm row, taking the same position as you did for your triceps. You're going to extend your arm forward, come back and twist into your waist. Forward and back. Make sure your body's not hunched over, but you're nice and flat. And you take it back that way. One other one you can do for your back is when you take your deadlift, you can row nice and wide that way, or you can row that way and come up in between. A little more advanced, but very effective, and will help you burn some calories. So that's 3 back for you. For your chest, you can do, of course, good basic push-ups. Remember to keep your hands nice and wide. Don't put them underneath you and then tell me you've injured your neck, because that's not my fault. Wide, come all the way down, touch, and come up. Down, touch, and come up. That's good for your chest, all over body, and your core. You can do one more chest in 2 different positions, either with your bench flat, or you can make a slight incline for a chest press, dumbbell press, being the dumbbells. Pick them up, lean them back, and take them into this position. You could do a fly, but I feel it's more advanced and you're likely to injure yourself. So let's just stick at simple chest dumbbell press in this position. You can alternate, and I will tell you if I want alternating or I want one side only when I email you the different workouts. So that's your chest, incline, press. For your shoulders, you can sit, stand, one leg on a bozu, anywhere. Nice basic shoulder press above your head. You can do 90 degree lateral raises. You can do lateral raises with a straighter arm. A good leg exercise combining your lateral raise would be a lateral lunge into lateral raise. Lunge and into a raise. A little more advanced. If you can't do the raise, do it purely for your legs, meaning you step down and you come up. When you step sideways, be sure you have a nice flat back. Reach the dumbbell slightly in front of you, using the inside muscles. Come back to each side. That way you can work your abductors, your adductors, and use your whole core to bring yourself up. That's a good shoulder, and then one more for your shoulders. And we have covered all our body parts except our legs. Let's put your bench flat again. You'll hold any position, either the one that we use for your triceps, or you can stand in a nice squat and take your arm slightly out to the side so that you activate what we call the bra fat. In the back here, all women are trying to target that area. This one you could probably use a much lighter weight than you've been working with before so that you really do the form well. Abs, you can do variations, you know them on the wall, do BAs for me. As you know, wrapping the muscles around, pulling up the quads and the inside thighs. If you look on my video on my YouTube website, you'll see how to do these exercises correctly. You can do rehab squats. Ideally, you'll hold on to something, keep your back nice and straight, wrap open your muscles, and come up. You can do those for me. You can do a single leg squat where you go down, touch the floor with your dumbbell, and then come up and curl. You can do it so that you come up and don't put your foot down in between, whichever way that you feel you want to do it. And you can do things for your butt and your hamstring using your bench. A Bulgarian split squat. We're going to go down, come up, straighten out the back leg, not the front. Really pull up your hamstring and squeeze your butt. Down and up. Then lastly, if you go online again, you can see my whole routine. When you finish on the floor, you can start out and do my whole workout. 50 reps like this, 50 reps of little crunches, 50 reps, making sure the butt and the back relax. Then you can turn your toes together, squeeze your inside thighs. Repeat, 50 little crunches, 50, up and down. Then at the top, imagine you squeezing your butt tight and knocking your thighs and knees against the wall to get that extra burn over here. But you are building and activating the hamstrings. It's not just a burny exercise, it's actually a working one too. Then you can take one leg out, put it on the ball or keep it on the floor. Activate your hamstrings and strengthen your glutes. Maybe 2 or 3 sets of 15 each of these. And then finally you come out on the side and do my side leg hip strengthening exercises. Straight leg for 25, flexed foot for 25, taking a 90-degree angle over here. Lift that up for 25, straight up and down for 10. If you can do 25, you're doing it wrong. And lastly, making sure your hands stay directly underneath you. You can either kick up this way if you want to build your butt a little, or if you want to make it a little smaller, you'll do a straight leg each time. Don't forget to finish with some cat and cow, downward dog, stretching up your legs, taking yourself forward into a pigeon. So you stretch your glutes, stretch out your back, come back, twist yourself over so you stretch your glutes. Repeat everything on the other side. Try and reach forward, stretch, and stretch. Lie back down, placing your left hand over your right knee. Twist yourself gently to one side, and then to the other. And then bring your knees under your armpits, never directly to your chest, so you herniate your back. To your armpits, hold it there. Taking one leg, stretch up, flex, hamstring on this side, and again on this side. And of course, if you're very supple, you can take your leg out to the side and stretch it as much as you like. Namaste. May the good in me bring out the good in you. Have a great day. Don't forget to work out.